Welcome to my cozy corner of the internet. I'm Mayastar and today's article is titled DNA Activation and Energy Healing, an Overview. This article looks at the process of activating genetic keys within the energy field and how they can be used for healing and spiritual development. We look at healing modalities that can help us to realize our true potential and optimize our health and well-being. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing and share this page with your friends. Listen to the end for my recommendations for your next step and receive special offers from Mayastar courses by joining the Mayastar mailing list at mayastar.net, and because your engagement really helps me out. If you like, share, subscribe or comment today, I hope and intend that you will be blessed with bountiful beneficence this week. May brilliance, beauty and abundance abound. And now, let's explore DNA activation and energy healing, an overview. Energy healing techniques allow us to tap into the subtle components of our being. Genetic keys can be switched on and off through changes to our environment. These keys are reflected in the energy body, and restoration of the original energetic blueprint can help us to restore health on other levels. This article explores how a holistic view, energy healing and health. Energy healing techniques allow us to tap into the subtle energies that make up the energy body. The energy body occupies the same space as the physical body and extends beyond it in the form of the aura. The energy body reflects the health of the physical, emotional and mental aspects of ourselves. When we're ill or upset, the flow of energy through the energy body is compromised, and this can lead to imbalances reflected in other areas. For example, a period of mental stress when studying too much might create an emotional imbalance that affects our mood, and a physical stress response such as an upset stomach or headache. Energy healing techniques like Reiki might be useful to mitigate the emotional and physical symptoms, but unless we change the lifestyle, the problem isn't solved. Appreciating the interconnectedness of all aspects of our being is important for those working with the spiritual energy healing technique. Working with spiritual energy healing techniques, energy healing can influence the other levels of our being, but it's important to recognize that if a fundamental issue is creating the imbalance, such as overworking, under-exercising, drinking alcohol, or not sleeping enough, it may be that we need to make more effective changes. In a practical sense, energy healing work can support us in making those changes by aligning our energy with our original energetic blueprint. Energy healing can also be useful in managing symptoms, but it's important not to consider energy healing an alternative to looking after yourself in other ways. This is what we mean by taking a holistic approach to healing. What is DNA? The science bit. DNA is a large molecule shaped like a double helix, two spirals, intertwined, and is found primarily in the chromosomes, the information part of the cell nucleus. The DNA contains the genetic information of the cell. It forms a double helix, two elongated molecular chains like spiral staircases that wrap around each other. Our genetic code consists of approximately 3 billion letters that make up the instructions for all human genes. While this code varies among individual humans by only about 1%, these variations are a key factor in understanding what makes us susceptible to disease and what determines our lifespan and how we age. The sections of DNA called genes instruct our cells to make proteins, which perform all of the body's essential tasks like breathing and determine physical features such as hair color. There are approximately 100,000 genes residing within each double helix of DNA. DNA tells our cells what they have been, what they will continue to be, and what they will become. DNA is the blueprint for our life processes. Each cell of our bodies contains the complete genetic code for the whole body. Human DNA is generally divided into 46 chromosomes, or pairs, each one containing characteristic genes that distinguish one chromosome from another. The word chromosome is derived from the Greek word chromo, meaning colour, and soma, meaning body. They are intensely coloured components within our cells. One member of each pair comes from the mother through the egg, and one member of each pair comes from the father through the sperm. Human DNA is about 3 billion base pairs long. If you stretched the human chromosome out end to end, it would be about 6 feet. All 46 chromosomes are folded into a space of a few thousandths of a millimeter, called a supercoil. The energetic blueprint and epigenetics. Different parts of the physical body are reflected in our energetic blueprint. This goes for the coding of our DNA too. Our DNA contains all of the information our cells need to follow for the efficient running of the whole system. Our DNA determines our appearance and many aspects of our health, but our DNA isn't the commander-in-chief that old-fashioned medical models proposed. It was believed that our DNA determined whether we would get sick, how long we would live, and even what we would die of. These conclusions about the scope of our DNA have been proven incorrect. The new science of epigenetics, epi meaning above, has shown that our environment, behaviour and thought habits all determine how our DNA is expressed. How lifestyle choices and habits affect our DNA. Studies into epigenetics have shown that daily meditation, healthy diet and regular exercise all have essential roles to play in how our genes are expressed. A person with many genes that dispose them to heart disease may actually have a far lower risk of heart disease than an average person if they follow a health program that supports their genetic makeup. There's no one-size-fits-all routine for optimal health because everyone's genetic makeup is unique. The energetic component of our DNA is reflected in the energy body, and just as the DNA codes dictate the programs our body will run, the energetic aspect of our DNA determines our energetic blueprint expression. And just as our genes can be switched on and off on a physical level as we adapt to our environment, the energetic expression of those genes is also changed on a subtle level. DNA clearing and activation with energy healing. Energy healing modalities like the Pleiadian DNA clearing and activation program allowed us to effect healing on the energetic aspect of our DNA in order to align us more closely with our original energetic blueprint. By doing this, the subtle energetic shifts that take place within the energy body exert a subtle influence over the other levels of our being. The changes on an energetic level may affect healing shifts on a physical level, but they may also, by aligning our energy with our optimal blueprint, inspire our unconscious mind to encourage us to make the changes to our lives and environment that will support our energetic integrity going forward. Holistic healing means taking into account all aspects that contribute to health. That includes the energetic, emotional, mental, spiritual and physical aspects of ourselves. Adopting a healthy habit like walking 30 minutes a day can have a profound effect on emotional health, reduce insomnia, balance blood sugar and boost the metabolism. But it can also be an opportunity to relax the mind, spend time in nature or in meditation. Likewise, when we use an energy healing modality regularly, the changes we effect can exert a positive influence in other areas. If you feel drawn to the Pleiadian DNA clearing and activation program from Mayastar, you can find this and over 100 attunement-based energy healing courses available on the Mayastar website at mayastar.net. I provide individual support by email for all students and personally prepare all attunements using the Orb of Life method, which allows my students to receive them wherever they are in the world. I'd like to thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope you're leaving this video suffused with good vibes and great ideas. On this channel, I share my week ahead spiritual guidance and mystical musings for the collective, meditation soundscapes and energy healing articles to inspire and uplift you on your spiritual path. Why not take a moment to peruse the rest of this channel to discover more of my energy healing articles and relaxing meditations for some additional spiritual sustenance and magical motivation. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll find a great video recommendation for your next step in the cards at the end of this video. You can also follow me to receive daily spiritual guidance on social media. You'll find links in the description of this video for my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, podcast and more. Links to all my latest offerings can be found on the Mayastar website at mayastar.net. I upload inspiring spiritual content for you 3 times a week. So please, come back soon. With blessings.